What's up, WPC? This is DSG Pipe Smoker with another pipe smoking video. I've got my no-name um, custom-built look-alike with some Esoterica Margate. I'm about to light that up for the first time. So far, it's not bad. And also, I got... Where I put it? There it is. I bought a new pipe from a antique store where I got the rest of my antique store purchases. This one was only $8. This is it. You can probably see the stamping on it, but if you can't, it says Major Imported Briar, and under that it says it's really faint gray. It's real faint underneath the imported briar portion, but I've tried looking up information on it. There's a tobacco pipe logo index that you can look up for various pipes, and there's also, of course, Pipepedia. I've tried both of those, and I've tried several searches on the internet, but I haven't been able to identify exactly what the pipe is. One really cool thing about it, though, you noticed how black and shiny it was? Unless this light picks it up, as far as I can tell, it's an acrylic stem. Just kind of a rare find for state pipes. Which I think is kind of cool. But anyway, this is a weekend pipe chat, and today I'm going to go over some videos that I was trying to put up, and also my plans for St. Paddy's Day. As well as keep you guys updated as far as what I've been up to. So, let's get started. Now, in the last video I did, or it might have been the second to last video I did, I said that I would do a comparison video between pipesandscigars.com and smokingpipes.com. Been working on that. I've been having some issues with it. Videos are too long. There's a lot of uhs and ums, a lot of pauses. Said a few things in the videos that I thought were accurate and good enough to put up on the internet, then I rewatch them and find out, no, it wasn't. So, I don't know how many times I've tried making a video for comparing the two websites. It's probably close to 10. I stopped counting after about 5, though. This tobacco is really hard to light for some reason. Thought the moisture content was good, but it might have to dry out for 5 minutes. Good blend so far. It feels like a medium, maybe a medium full. I'll have to smoke more bowls. This is not me doing a review. just initial impressions. So far, so good. Anyway, back on topic. So what I think I'm going to do with the pipes and cigars in the smokingpipes.com comparison is I'm basically going to set them up the same way I have my tobacco and pipe reviews. If anything, it'll cut down the time a little bit on it. So you guys aren't watching a 30-minute video about me ranting over, smokingpipes.com and praising, or I'm sorry, other way around. Ranting about pipesandcigars.com and raving over smokingpipes.com. Spoiler alert. But that's my plans. The plans are to get up basically a review video for both of them. I'll probably put them out on the same day, so you guys can watch the two together and kind of compare the two, at least from my point of view. I don't claim to be a business expert, and I haven't been doing a whole lot of online shopping, at least relative to what a lot of people have. This is more of a consumer review. Giving my own thoughts and critiques as a consumer in terms of how these two have been performing and what they've been putting out for products. Something along those lines. Sorry if I pause every now and again. I am reviewing this tobacco, so trying to gather my thoughts about it. Usually I try to write some notes down or verbalize while I am smoking it what I'm experiencing, because that seems to help me remember, especially as I start to get close to the day that I want to make the video. Orientals are starting to kick in a little bit. The smokiness is about where it was before. It's kind of a medium low. You can probably hear a gurgle. I think it needs to dry up for about 5 minutes next time I pack it. It's kind of my thought process. And all of this is happening at about, what are we at, 8 minutes in? Just after the true light. I'm digging it. This was one of the Esoterica blends that Berg sent me. These Esoterica blends are amazing. I can see why a lot of people try to obtain them and hoard them when they can obtain them. But anyway, let's move on. So, I've been asking you guys what your plans are for St. Paddy's Day. Figured I'd tell you mine. In the past, what I have done, ever since I was about 21, because St. Paddy's Day isn't really a underage activity. It's an adult activity, for sure. I started out going to bars like everybody else, but I'm not really a bar guy. If I drink with somebody. I want to drink amongst family and friends, not douchebags. So, after doing that when I was in my early 20s and realizing it's not really for me, what I decided to do after that was get a 6-pack of Guinness, get the corned beef while it was on sale, throw that in the slow cooker the day before, or the day of if it happens to be on a day that I have off. Excuse me. And rent either Boondock Saints, the first one, the good one, or rent Braveheart. I don't know why that was hard to think up. It's a pretty common and pretty popular classic at this point. Braveheart's a solid movie. If you're looking for an activity to do on St. Paddy's Day, I know it's a Scottish thing. Okay, fine, but I would watch it anyways. And Boondock Saints, the first one, is fucking awesome. The second one's okay, but it just doesn't have the same spark that the first one did. I think they tried too hard in the second one. That's all I'm going to say about that. You guys should check out Boondock Saints if you're into dark humor and a lot of, action shooting kind of movies. It's a great thing to watch during St. Paddy's Day. The other thing I did during St. Paddy's Day was drink a lot of Guinness. This year is going to be different. What I'm going to do this year is I'm going to go to a friend's place. Not going to get, as drunk as I have been getting the last couple of parties I've been to with friends. But I'll do that. I think what I'll also do is try to get up early, which is kind of hard for me to do because I'm not really a morning person, but I'll make the effort. And what I'll do is I'll record a video and put some pictures up on Instagram of me smoking my Peterson pipe with the Peterson Irish Flake in it. Need to come up with a jar for the Peterson Irish Flake, but I think I can pull that off. So anyway, oh, and of course, it can't have St. Paddy's Day without, having some corned beef and hash. Especially when it's on sale. Especially when it's on sale. You gotta jump on that. That being said, give you a little bit of an update on what I've been up to. Work has picked up quite a bit. A lot of unlocks, a lot of emergency rekeys. Which is good, in a sense, because it's money. In another sense, it's frustrating because I want to do stuff after work, but I can't. But that's life. At least I'm getting paid. That's the good thing. Probably hear the door. It's because it's windy out. Wind is still blowing. I'll talk about the weather in a minute. Don't want to jump around too much here. But yeah, that's what I've been doing. Getting my pipes cleaned. Like I said, I've been trying to record the Pipes and Cigars versus the SmokingPipes.com video, and I've been trying to do it while I was, you know, cleaning my pipes, which is probably a mistake. That was probably the other reason why they dragged on so long, because there were also, times where, um, I'll be cleaning the pipe. I'll do this for a good 20 or 30 seconds, and over time that adds up. So, anyway, been cleaning my pipes, giving them a good deep cleaning, getting the pipes that I have in rotation, out of rotation, bringing in the new pipes. The new pipes being I shouldn't say new, the other pipe shapes that I have that I haven't smoked in a while. I'm putting them back in rotation. In my attempts to not leave any pipe neglected. The other thing I've been doing is looking for a vehicle. I'm cleaning out my car so I can sell it. Looking for either a truck or a Jeep. Originally, I got the car, again, I've probably explained this already, but I got the car so that I can go back and forth on the Anchorage for the Jeep. I'm not doing that anymore. Finding more and more that having an all-wheel drive or four-wheel drive vehicle is the thing to do. So, like I said, I'm either looking for a truck or a Jeep, all-wheel drive or four-wheel drive. Been doing the whole Craigslist thing and the Alaska's List, which is the Alaska version of Craigslist. I'm not having a whole lot of luck. Trying to stay within a budget, and I'm trying to avoid having to make payments on the vehicle. But I'll find something eventually. I may have to go to a dealership and get something for $4 or $5 grand and make payments on it. But that's what I've been up to, guys. Let's talk about the weather for a little bit before I close this off, like I said I was going to do. People up here are using the S word, and they're wrong. It is not spring yet. And if you say it too many times, you might jinx it. We're getting there. There's hope. There's hope on the horizon. But we're not there yet. It's not really spring until lakes are starting to thaw out. The roads, for the most part, are all pretty much completely dry or they're wet. And the snow is constantly melting. And it gets a little soggy here and there. Late spring, you'll start to see some bloomage. Middle spring, maybe even a little bit into early spring, you'll have the freak snowstorm. I did a video about that actually about a year ago. Because it was sometime in March last year that I made my my springtime rant, because people were freaking out over the fact that we had a surprise snowstorm in the springtime, even though we have one every year. But that's what's going on in my neck of the woods. It is getting warmer, winds howling a little bit, but spring is coming. Anyway, This has been DSG Pipe Smoker with another pipe smoking video. You guys have a good day.